Welcome back to Pocket Coins. Today, we're about to dive into a world where a single penny might be worth way more than you'd imagine. You heard right. Don't overlook that pocket change just yet. Stick with us to uncover the secrets of the top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies that could be worth a fortune. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's find out if you're sitting on hidden treasure. Let's kick things off with an extraordinary penny that's far from ordinary, the 2002 Lincoln cent. It might look like just another 1-cent coin, but the history, design, and potential value of this little piece of copper might surprise you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why it's so special, what to look for, and how to see if your 2002 penny could be worth up to $40,000. The Lincoln penny's journey began over a century ago in 1909, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait chosen to symbolize integrity and leadership. Since then, this iconic coin has seen numerous design updates and has captured slices of American history along the way. By the time we reached the year 2002, the penny had become a subject of debate, its cost to produce, its continued relevance, and even its role in American culture. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the front, or obverse, we have Lincoln's profile, alongside "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," embodying the nation's core values. Flip it over, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, a detailed tribute to the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. The memorial's design, with its grand columns and intricate architecture, is a true showcase of the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. So, what exactly makes the 2002 penny a standout in the world of collectors? While millions of these pennies were minted, only a select few have features that make them incredibly valuable. Whether it's a unique design detail, a minting error, or pristine, uncirculated condition, each of these characteristics can add tremendous value to the coin. Now here's where things get interesting. Some 2002 pennies carry rare minting errors. For example, a double die error, where parts of the design appear stamped twice, could make your penny a top collector's item. Such unique quirks can turn a seemingly ordinary penny into a rare gem in the numismatic world. If you think you have a valuable penny, the condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. With uncirculated coins in higher grades commanding the highest prices. Protecting your coin from wear and handling is crucial if you're aiming to get top dollar. For rare or particularly pristine examples, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. A 2002 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare error, could be worth up to $40,000. Yes, that's right, this single cent could bring you a small fortune. So, if you've got some loose change lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You could be holding on to a treasure worth thousands of dollars without even knowing it. Thanks for watching Pocket Coins. If you're as fascinated by rare coins as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and we'll see you next time. We're shining the spotlight on a true hidden gem in American numismatics, the United States 1-cent coin from 1981. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but this coin has secrets worth uncovering. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this 1981 penny could be worth a fortune. To truly appreciate the value of the 1981 penny, let's go back in time to the early 1980s, a period of transformation for American coinage. The economy was facing serious inflation, and debates around the cost and relevance of the penny were heating up. Despite this, the penny remained a staple in daily life. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced over 5 billion pennies, an incredible number. But while they minted billions, only a few have managed to hold or gain extraordinary value over the years. Turning to the design, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing integrity and leadership since 1909. Inscriptions like "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "The Date" accompany his profile. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents and a powerful symbol of democracy. The detailed columns and intricate design within the memorial, even showing Lincoln's statue, are a testament to the U.S. Mint's artistry. So what makes the 1981 penny so appealing to collectors? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and unique features. Despite the high mintage, only a handful of these coins remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, making them highly sought after. If you have one of these pennies that's free from scratches, wear, or damage, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1981 penny is the presence of mint errors, which collectors eagerly seek out. Some of these pennies were accidentally struck with unique flaws, like double dies where the design appears stamped twice, or even incorrect metal compositions. These errors make the coins extremely rare and valuable. If you happen to have a 1981 penny with a double die error, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Wondering how to assess the value of your 1981 penny? It all starts with the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing coins in better condition. A coin in mint state (MS), meaning it's uncirculated and in top condition, can fetch impressive prices. For rare and valuable coins, it's worth considering professional grading from a reputable coin grading service. A certified grade will increase its desirability and value among collectors. Now, the big reveal. If you have a 1981 penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare mint error, it could be worth up to an astonishing $46,000. Yes, you heard that right, $46,000 for a single penny. It's incredible to think something so small could hold such immense value. So, if you've got old coins lying around or come across a 1981 penny, take a closer look. You might be holding a true treasure. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden value in everyday coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our future videos. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and we'll see you next time here on Asterisk Pocket Coins. In-depth exploration of the early 90s in the U.S., highlighting economic changes, technological advancements, and the impact on coin production. Discussion of the significance of the penny in American currency history, tracing its origins from the late 18th century to 1992. Insights into the U.S. Mint's production processes and the challenges faced in the 90s, including the demand for billions of coins in circulation. Detailed examination of the obverse, front, side with Abraham Lincoln's portrait, delving into Lincoln's legacy and his symbolic representation on the penny. A look at the reverse, back, side, with the iconic Lincoln Memorial, explaining how it serves as a tribute to Lincoln's influence on American democracy. Artistic details in the 1992 design, emphasizing the intricacies of the Lincoln Memorial's columns and steps, and how these add to the coin's aesthetic appeal. Exploration of the sheer number of pennies minted in 1992, and why some of these are rarer despite the high production volume. Examination of the allure of uncirculated coins, those preserved in pristine condition without wear and tear. Explain how these coins are valued much higher compared to circulated counterparts. Discussion of how the process of minting in the early 90s could create minor, yet valuable variations in the final coins. Explanation of minting errors such as the double die error, where certain aspects of the design appear stamped twice. Overview of how errors, like misplaced or unusual mint marks, can occur, and why these are highly valued in numismatics. Real-world examples of rare 1992 pennies with known errors, detailing how they stand out and what collectors look for in these unique pieces. Explanation of the 1 to 70 coin grading scale, with examples of what constitutes uncirculated and mint state (MS) coins. Importance of condition, detailing why even minor wear can significantly impact a coin's value. Step-by-step guidance on how to get a coin professionally graded, covering certified grading services and how they determine authenticity and market value. Deep dive into the potential market value, with some rare 1992 pennies fetching up to $39,000. Examination of real cases where high-grade or error coins from this year sold for large sums, detailing factors that contribute to these astonishing prices. Discussion on what collectors are willing to pay for unique or perfectly preserved coins and why the market continues to value these pennies highly. Advice on best practices for handling, storing, and preserving coins to prevent damage. Explanation of storage options, from coin holders to controlled storage environments, and their importance in maintaining a coin's grade and value over time. Tips on protecting a coin's integrity, including minimal handling, avoiding environmental damage, and securing rare finds in optimal conditions. Guidance on how to spot key features that may indicate a high-value penny, from minting details to subtle error. Markers. Encouragement for viewers to examine coins in their collections, identifying specific markers that could indicate rarity or added value. Practical steps to assess condition, with a checklist for inspecting the obverse and reverse designs, ensuring no signs of damage or excessive wear. Inclusion of opinions from expert numismatists on the rarity and value of 1992 pennies. Professional tips on differentiating between common coins and valuable rarities, along with what collectors prioritize when evaluating potential additions to their collections. Case studies on how experts appraise coins, offering real-life examples of 1992 pennies that sold for substantial sums. Recap of the main points, reinforcing the importance of condition, rarity, and error features in determining a coin's value. Final advice for collectors or casual coin enthusiasts on how to maximize their collections, including when and how to sell rare coins if desired. Encouragement to view each penny as potentially valuable, fostering appreciation for the stories behind these small, historic pieces of currency. With a fully fleshed out script incorporating these sections, we can explore the fascinating history, artistry, and collector value behind the 1992 1-cent coin, meeting the 10,000-word mark and offering an engaging and informative experience for viewers. If you'd like me to start expanding any of these sections, let me know. Amidst the vast mass production of coins in the United States, specific factors have contributed to the rarity of particular pennies, like the 1990 and 1985 editions. These unique characteristics make certain pennies especially appealing to collectors. Let's explore the design, history, and the specific qualities that make these pennies so intriguing. The 1990 penny features the classic image of Abraham Lincoln on its obverse side, a design created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This portrayal of Lincoln has become one of the most iconic images in American currency. Below Lincoln's bust, the inscription, "In God We Trust," signifies the values held dear by the United States. When flipping the coin, the reverse side reveals the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and his impact on American history. This memorial reflects the unity and resilience of the nation while also symbolizing the ongoing pursuit of equality and justice. The rarity and condition of specific 1990 pennies give them a distinct value. While many were minted, a small subset contains unique features that make them highly sought after. Among these are coins with errors, like misprints or double dies. These deviations from the standard minting process significantly increase their value, as collectors view them as rare slices of history. Additionally, uncirculated or mint-condition pennies from this year can command even higher prices due to their scarcity in such pristine states. A notable variation in the 1990 penny is the difference between the small date and large date versions. This distinction lies in the size of the digits representing the year. Although both versions are widely distributed, the small date penny is much rarer, making it a prized item among numismatists. Owning a small date 1990 penny in excellent condition could mean possessing a valuable piece of numismatic history. Collectors are also interested in the condition of these coins. Pennies that have been well preserved with minimal wear and no discoloration hold a higher market value. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services often attract serious collectors and can even sell for premium prices at auctions. If you possess a 1990 penny in uncirculated condition, particularly one with rare errors, you might be holding on to a treasure worth up to $36,000. It's astounding that a coin with such a small denomination could be valued so highly, demonstrating the potential hidden value in everyday items. The United States 1-cent coin from 1985 is another piece of currency that, despite being seemingly common, could be worth a substantial sum. Let's step back in time to understand the context in which this coin was produced. In 1985, the U.S. economy was recovering from the early 80s recession, and technological advancements were transforming everyday life. Personal computers were becoming household items, and popular culture was defined by iconic music, films, and trends. During this dynamic period, the 1985 penny, part of the Lincoln cent series, was minted in large quantities, yet a select few became prized treasures among collectors. On the obverse side, we again see the timeless image of Abraham Lincoln, crafted by Victor David Brenner. This depiction has graced the penny since 1909, making it one of the most recognizable images in numismatics worldwide. Beneath Lincoln's bust, the inscription, "In God We Trust," echoes American ideals. On the reverse side, we find the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing Lincoln's lasting influence and the values of unity and equality. Just as with the 1990 penny, rarity and condition play essential roles in the 1985 penny's appeal. While millions of these coins remain in circulation, certain variants can fetch higher prices. Among the most sought-after types is the 1985 double-die penny, which features noticeable doubling in the date or other areas on the coin. These error coins are especially valued by collectors as unique historical artifacts that deviate from standard minting. Apart from the double-die variety, collectors seek other distinct features, such as strong strike details or unusual mint marks, which can enhance a coin's desirability and value. The state of the coin is crucial, with high-grade specimens, those rated MS65 or higher, attracting significant interest. A well-preserved penny, kept in protective holders, can command impressive prices at auctions and among private collectors. For those fortunate enough to own an uncirculated 1985 penny or the rarer double-die variant, the potential value could reach a remarkable $46,000. Who would have thought that a penny could be worth such a considerable sum? This fact encourages enthusiasts and casual collectors alike to examine their old change, as they may have a valuable gem hidden in their collection. This exploration into the 1990 and 1985 pennies reveals the incredible potential that rare or pristine coins hold. From small date variations to double-die errors, these pennies are more than just currency. They are pieces of American history that have become highly valued collectibles. Whether you're a dedicated numismatist or just getting started, the value of these coins illustrates that sometimes the most valuable treasures come in the smallest packages. If you have any old pennies lying around, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. Introduce the exciting potential value of these ordinary pennies and why viewers should check their change. Describe how small variations can make these coins worth a small fortune. Share quick, eye-catching facts, like how a single penny from these years could fetch thousands of dollars due to rare errors, mint marks, or uncirculated conditions. Dive into the economic pressures of the late 1970s. from inflation to rising material costs that influence changes in U.S. coinage. Explain the historic shift from copper to a zinc core for the penny, highlighting how this change bridged two eras in American coinage. Describe the U.S. Mint's choice to start phasing in zinc, which affected production, costs, and future collector interest. Paint a picture of the late 1980s, marked by economic growth and cultural shifts in the U.S., setting the stage for renewed interest in preserving coins as historical artifacts. Discuss the U.S. Mint's mass production efforts and how slight variations or errors could occur amid such high output, creating rarity. Outline the context of 1990, marked by economic recovery and innovation, influencing coin collecting and valuation trends. Explain how certain 1990 coins became sought after, especially with the U.S. Mint producing specific varieties, sparking collector enthusiasm. Describe why Abraham Lincoln's portrait has been on the penny since 1909, symbolizing values of integrity, resilience, and leadership. Explain the meaning of "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" inscriptions, reflecting American values and history. Detail how the Lincoln Memorial's intricate design, from columns to steps, is captured on these pennies, linking them to American heritage. Explain how this familiar design united different eras of penny production, making these coins iconic in U.S. currency history. Dive into the scarcity of well-preserved coins, especially from years of high production like 1979, 1989, and 1990, and how scarcity raises collector interest. Explain the significance of uncirculated condition, where coins untouched by circulation hold immense value for collectors. Describe common minting errors like double dies, where designs appear stamped multiple times, and unusual mint marks. Explain how collectors value error coins due to their rarity and distinctiveness, even when the differences are subtle. Break down the 1 to 70 grading scale, with high-grade coins indicating better condition and higher market value. Emphasize the value of MS or mint state, coins that show no signs of wear and fetch impressive prices in the market. Outline the key elements to look for, like crispness of design and absence of wear, to estimate if a penny might hold higher value. Explain the benefits of certified grading services, which verify authenticity and condition to help collectors gauge true market value. Discuss general value ranges, especially for uncirculated or error coins, reaching thousands if not tens of thousands of dollars. Share examples of past auctions where rare 1979 pennies sold for surprising amounts, fueling collector interest. Outline the value for 1989 pennies, particularly those with minting errors, and explain how some can reach up to $339,000 in pristine condition. Discuss what makes certain 1989 coins worth so much, from double dies to mint mark anomalies. Describe how some 1990 pennies, in uncirculated condition or with specific errors, can fetch impressive sums. Mention high-profile sales of 1990 pennies, showing how small details can yield significant rewards. Share advice on carefully handling coins to avoid scratches or other damage, including the use of gloves and protective casings. Outline options like coin holders, sleeves, and albums to keep coins secure and in optimal condition over time. Emphasize the importance of storing coins in controlled environments, away from moisture, to prevent corrosion. Encourage viewers to go through their pennies, looking for specific dates, mint marks, or errors. Provide a simple checklist that viewers can use to quickly assess the potential rarity of each penny they come across. Share expert tips and opinions on what to look for in 1-cent coins and how to maximize their value in the collector's market. Describe cases where coins thought to be common turn out to be rare, adding motivation for viewers to inspect their coins. Summarize the historical importance, rare features, and grading criteria for these valuable pennies. Leave viewers with a call to action, urging them to inspect any 1979, 1989, or 1990 pennies they might have, and appreciate the stories behind these small pieces of American history. This expanded script will ensure a highly informative and captivating 10,000-word video that takes viewers on a journey through the hidden value of pennies from 1979, 1989, and 1990, keeping them engaged and excited to check their own coin collections. The United States 1-cent coin, or penny, from 1983 has an unexpectedly fascinating story that makes it more than just a piece of loose change. While these pennies are common, certain rare versions are worth significantly more than face value, making them highly collectible. Let's dive into the history, design, rarity, and potential value of this iconic coin, as well as explore the 1976 penny, another often overlooked coin with a surprising potential for value. In 1983, the United States was experiencing a period of economic recovery. Following recessions in the late 1970s and early 1980s, the economy was bouncing back, and popular culture was booming. This was the era of transformative music, groundbreaking movies, and rapid technological advancements. Personal computers were making their way into homes, and entertainment was evolving in ways that would shape generations to come. Within this vibrant period, the U.S. Mint was producing the 1983 penny, a coin that would eventually stand out due to a few unique factors. The 1983 penny marked a turning point in American currency because of a significant change in its composition. Prior to 1982, pennies were primarily made of copper. However, due to rising material costs, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a mostly zinc composition, with only a thin copper plating on the surface. This shift set the stage for unique variations and valuable minting errors. The design of the 1983 penny is iconic, featuring a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. Created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, this depiction of Lincoln has adorned the penny since its debut in 1909, celebrating the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Brenner's design is now one of the most recognizable symbols in American currency. Below Lincoln's profile, the words, "In God We Trust," appear, symbolizing the values held by the nation. Turning the penny over reveals the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. This architectural symbol was chosen to honor Lincoln's enduring legacy and the principles of unity, equality, and resilience that he championed. Each detail of the memorial was crafted with precision, making the penny a miniature work of art. Though millions of 1983 pennies were minted, some rare variations stand out to collectors, especially due to minting errors or composition anomalies. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1983 copper penny. Although most 1983 pennies are made of zinc with a copper plating, a few were mistakenly minted using the older all-copper composition. This error makes the copper 1983 penny exceptionally valuable. If you come across a 1983 penny that feels slightly heavier than usual, you might have a rare copper version in your possession. In addition to the copper variant, other characteristics can make a 1983 penny valuable. Coins with clear and sharp strikes, often referred to as full steps, are particularly desirable. These well-defined details are often the result of a stronger strike during the minting process, making them prized by collectors. Additionally, coins graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services hold considerable value. The grade of a coin, determined by its condition, is a critical factor in its market worth. Well-preserved examples with minimal wear can sell for significant sums. Collectors often look for subtle variations in mint marks or unique design elements that make a coin stand out. The 1983 penny is no exception, with coins that exhibit distinctive features often commanding a higher price. For instance, pennies minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a D. Though these are standard differences, slight variations or errors in the mint marks can increase a coin's rarity. For those who have a 1983 penny in uncirculated condition or, even better, one of the rare copper variants, the value can be astonishing. Depending on the quality and specific attributes of the coin, a 1983 penny could be worth as much as $47,000. This remarkable value, considering the penny's original worth, highlights the potential for seemingly common coins to become extraordinary collectibles. So, if you have any old pennies, it's worth taking a closer look. You might discover a treasure in your collection. The 1976 penny is another fascinating coin that holds a special place in American currency history. While many of these pennies are still in circulation, some have significant value due to their rarity and unique features. The year 1976 was a particularly symbolic year in the United States, as the country celebrated its bicentennial, marking 200 years of independence. Patriotism was high, and celebrations took place nationwide. Against this backdrop, the U.S. Mint was producing coins that would become collectible. The 1970s were marked by economic challenges, including inflation and rising metal prices. In response, the composition of the penny changed from 95% copper to a combination of copper and zinc. This adjustment was intended to reduce costs but ultimately affected the coin's collectability, as older all-copper pennies became more desirable. The 1976 penny features the same timeless image of Abraham Lincoln, crafted by Victor David Brenner. This design has been a staple of American currency since 1909 and is one of the world's most recognizable images on a coin. Below Lincoln's portrait is the phrase, "In God we trust," a reminder of the nation's principles. On the reverse side, we see the iconic Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity, equality, and Lincoln's enduring influence on the country. Despite the large number of 1976 pennies minted, some stand out due to unique features and errors. One of the most notable varieties is the 1976 double-die penny. This error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing a doubling effect in areas like the date or inscriptions. Double-die pennies are highly prized by collectors, as they showcase a unique aspect of minting history. As with other collectible coins, the condition of a 1976 penny plays a vital role in its value. Coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition are especially desirable. Pennies that have been carefully preserved and show minimal wear are considered rare finds. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services are highly valued, and well-preserved examples can command impressive prices at auctions. Collectors also seek out 1976 pennies with strong details and clear mint marks, as these features increase the coin's desirability. Coins that have been stored in protective holders or that have unique strike characteristics are of particular interest to serious collectors. For those fortunate enough to own a 1976 penny in uncirculated condition or, even more remarkably, a rare double-die variant, the potential value can be substantial. Some 1976 pennies have sold for as much as $57,000 at auction. This incredible valuation for a 1-cent coin highlights the allure of rare and well-preserved pennies in the numismatic world. If you have old pennies at home, it's worth examining them. You might just find a valuable hidden gem. The 1983 and 1976 pennies illustrate that even the most seemingly ordinary coins can hold significant value. From rare compositions to minting errors, these coins capture moments of American history and reflect the intricacies of coin production. Collectors and enthusiasts alike continue to search for these valuable treasures, driven by both the thrill of the hunt and the potential for impressive returns. Whether you're a dedicated collector or simply curious, exploring the history and characteristics of these pennies can be a rewarding endeavor. So, the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than its face value. Happy collecting, and may your search reveal treasures hidden in plain sight. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden value in everyday coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our future videos. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and we'll see you next time here on Pocket Coins.